You don't understand the difference in men and women. You're going clubbing and marketing yourself would compare to your boyfriend going out and talking to other women, but not having sex with them. You want to respond to that one
Wait,
really quick?
Are they saying there's something wrong with my boyfriend, like, going and talking to other girls? I'm confused. Well, like, if he's not...
Like flirting, I guess.
Well, I'm not flirting with other guys, so that's
not why she's going
it
out. She's not
doesn't
going
apply
out to
me.
market herself.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between how men and women operate. So, for example, women aren't like, for example, a guy goes to a bar or club, he might approach 10 different women that night and shoot his shot with 10 different women. Women don't go out to bars and clubs and shoot their shot. If they are interested in meeting a guy, they'll just go to the bar and club, and they'll typically just put themselves in a position to be approached. Now, I'm not, again, speaking in generalities here. Do some women approach guys? Sure. It's super rare. Most women don't do it. Most women don't have to do it because men just do it de facto. But because of this differential, so once you get into a relationship, we all agree here that neither the man or the woman should be like approaching or sliding into a DM. We both agree that would be wrong for the woman to do, wrong for the man to do. But this is the paradigm in which men flirt. Is they take the initiative, they approach, they send the DM, whatever it is. But we don't really clamp down on women's means of getting men once they're in a relationship. And so the way women sort of market themselves or advertise themselves is to go out to bars and clubs, put yourself in a position to be approached. And then additionally, for example, if you're posting thirst traps on Instagram, a woman's not going to slide into a dude's DMs, but she's going to be posting thirst traps and then soliciting essentially men to DM her.
Personally, I don't go to the bars or the clubs to meet anyone because I've always been told by my grandpa and my father that those are horrible places to meet men. The men you meet there are not going to be high value men typically. And
speaking in generalities, you just to be clear, just for the sake of this conversation, because otherwise we're going to get in this trap of always going to you with your exception to the rule thing. I'm specifically addressing her point about she wants to go to the club. I get that there's
clearly
women.
Stated she's not marketing herself though.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Okay, you don't understand. If you're a woman and you go to the bar or club,
you're just worried about her being approached. And it's
if you're a woman and you go to the bar or club, you are putting yourself in a position to be approached.
I guess I view the world differently because I go to the store, I go anywhere, and I'm constantly approached. So,
the solipsism is crazy. It's always me. Like with you're not seeing the bigger picture here of other people's experiences.
She can put herself in the same shoes. It's the same thing. It's literally most girls.
I guess.
Yeah, I agree. But the difference is, like, I don't think it's. First of all, I think the likelihood of a girl being approached, like, so just to be clear, every single time you guys go out to Trader Joe's, every time you get approached 3 times?
Honestly, yes, absolutely. I was just out.
You guys,
I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding.
I could post up.
I'm not kidding.
You guys aren't bad.
Yeah, I could
That's
post
crazy.
up. I could post up at a Trader Joe's. I could post up at a Trader Joe's, and maybe I might see some people saying something here or there, but most people, they go, whether you're a man or a woman, you go, you do your shopping.
Have you been a woman in Los Angeles at all?
I have eyeballs and I can see what's happening.
Have you been a woman in Los Angeles? Have you been in a big city? I mean, even in small cities, I get approached constantly. So I would think many women get approached constantly as well. It's not just me.
So to be clear, you're prepared to make the statement. Every single time you go out to do grocery shopping, 3 guys in that grocery store approach you? Really?
I wouldn't say every single time, but not even just in the grocery store, on the way, I can be in my car, and it's the most annoying thing in the whole world because in the car, men will stare at women, literally.
Oh, wow. Okay, great shifting the goalpost there. So it went from...
Well, you want me to not be me, so I'm literally just,
what?
I can't be about me, right? So, I don't know, I've been stalked in my own car.
You literally made it about you, about how you get stared at when... I'm sorry, being stared at... Maybe they just look in your direction.
The hollering, it starts with the staring, and then they start, if you even, God forbid, look their way, they'll start to instigate something and want something
I'll make it
you.
super simple. Nobody's disputing that women get approached at the grocery store. That's not in dispute. However, if I were to compare, if you were a betting woman and you had to bet your life savings on what's a greater likelihood, is a woman more likely to go get finger banged at Trader Joe's or on the patio of some fucking nightclub, because trust me, I've seen
Finger
women
banged.
getting finger
You
banged.
just said the word finger bang.
That's the fucking word I'm using. These chicks be getting fucking finger banged at the club and shit.
Yeah.
They're going to parties. They're
boundaries.
fucking dudes, like in the bathroom at the fucking
that's
club.
real. That's real.
It
Girls are
happens.
doing that.
Wait, see?
No, just because girls are doing it doesn't mean I'm doing it. What
Yeah,
the
No,
hell?
but I
Yeah,
know.
seriously.
But it's the
sorry. How
about the
environment.
generals?
It's the environment.
I know, but I guess it's all about intention too. I guess when I said I'm going out, you guys think that I'm like going to the club. Like I'm barely 18. Like there's like one. club
like,
I
when
go
do
to.
you go to
College
parties?
parties, right?
College
parties are worse.
Well,
College
I'm also
parties
at
are
a community, or
almost
I'm at a
worse than
community
the-
college. I'm at a community college.
Wait,
so
I can
Trust
see
me.
that college
So, like,
parties
when-
would be worse.
College parties are worse than
They
the
are.
club.
Well, so
They are.
I am at a community
They
college,
are.
so I will say like people at community colleges like are not as eager to make friends, so there's not as many parties. So, but I will say like when I say going out, I guess I could mean like my two best friends had a birthday the other day, and it was just our closest friends there, and that's going out. I wasn't looking for anyone. I was with my friends out.
Yeah, I think like a dinner with your girlfriends, I don't think that's a big deal. But
That's
when
not what
we
I was
say
talking about.
going-
It wasn't a dinner. It was not a dinner.
Where did you, when you, okay, were your friends drinking?
Yeah, my friends were drinking.
Okay, was it a party?
Yeah, it was their birthday party.
Hold on, just to be clear. When you say birthday party, so
Right.
did you go out to a restaurant?
No. It was at my friend's house. They're twins. That's why I'm saying there.
But so, were they throwing a party?
Yeah, it was a party, but it wasn't like a ton of people I didn't know. It was like all my friends.
How
Like, it
many
was,
people
like,
were there? How many people were there?
I want to say there was like 40 because it was like they have an older sister and her
That's-
friends were there.
That's
and-
party.
Right. No, I get that,
it's
but
party.
I'm not going there